everybody, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. My week has been kind of interesting. We're just kind of going with the flow here, figuring out the school year. I live near where a lot of the fires are, so we've been affected by the smoke, and I've been homeschooling, which is kind of interesting. For those of you who watch my time blocking videos, I'll kind of show you how maybe the universe has different plans from what we're planning for ourselves, but the time blocking has definitely helped me to reprioritize and get the things that need to get done while still making sure my kids are learning. But anyways, that is not the focus of this video. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be the week 1 check-in for paycheck number 1. I'll go ahead and get you guys switched over and we'll get started. All right, everybody, for those of you who have been watching my videos, these documents look very familiar. This is my transaction log on the right, and then on the left is my variable expenses weekly check-in sheet. I'm gonna start just filling this bad boy out. At the top here, we're going through paycheck number 1. The dates that it is covering is, this weekly check-in is from September 10th to September 16th, and this is for week 1. I'm going to start here at the top with groceries. I've been printing double-sided, which is very nice on my transaction log, but I'm going to be flipping over just a couple of times, hopefully, for this video. I'm going to start down here with my last grocery purchase, my most recent one, and I use this remaining column. I'm just going to walk you guys through a couple of examples, and then I've already pre-calculated the rest of these. But I budget $400 for 2 weeks worth of groceries. This sheet over here, my paycheck budget sheet, this is where you see my variable expenses and how much I budget for each. So when I'm pulling those numbers to subtract my remaining, this is where it comes from. And then this total, this $915, is how much I budget for all variable expenses for 2 weeks. All right, so we'll say 400 minus the 163.37, and that tells me that I spent $236 and 63 cents on groceries, and I have $163.37. Next up is eating out. This was our only purchase. I know I budget $100, so I can see I have $92 still left. And that was for pizza. I get our pizza from Papa Murphy's, and I get a text message for deals that they have, which I love. So we got a family-sized pepperoni pizza for $8. And for those of you who watch my my meal planning video, I have started uploading menus to Instagram. So shout out, yes, I have. I'm becoming a little more versed in social media, but I do now have an Instagram account. I can't entirely remember my handle. I'll leave a link in the description box below. I'm so bad at this stuff, you guys. As I've mentioned before, this is really the most that I have ever been involved in the social media realm. So yeah, you'll just, I guess, have to kind of bear with me. But it's something JoJo Budgets something, but you'll see that this Saturday is when we're having pizza. So I just buy it when it's on sale and put it in the freezer, and then we throw it in the oven, and it works just fine, and we have a salad, and that'll be our dinner and eating out for $8. All right, next is my husband. So here we can find him, and he has 54 cents remaining. I budget $40 for us, so then just for a quick example, you say 40 minus the 54 cents he has remaining. He spent $39.46 this week. And then here is his remaining $2.54. I did not spend anything, so I still have the $40 left. My oldest, let's see, he spent $1. He had wanted some juicy fruit gum from the store, which lasted all of a day because it does not hold flavor well, which I guess is something you just have to discover as a teenager, what gums hold flavor and which ones don't. Let's see, and then my daughter, so she was over budget. She was over by $19.17. I budget $20 for each kid. We don't intentionally spend that money, but you know, they'll want things or they'll be going out with friends or things like that. And so the 20 plus the $19.17 that she was over equals $39.17. And then we'll put over here that she was over by $19.17. My youngest, he was over by $2.59, so he spent $22.59, and then he was over by the $2.59. Unbudgeted, there was quite a bit here, so here you can see we have a haircut, but I accidentally duplicated that one. Sometimes my account will show like a pending payment, and then it'll show it on a different date when it's cleared. So that one I'd already accounted for right here. Make sure you guys can see I'd already accounted for it right here under unbudgeted. And of course we don't budget anything for unbudgeted, so it's always going to be negative when something is spent within that category. But the other purchase was Amazon. I got some fun hair coloring. I can't remember what the brand was that it's called. I'll try to insert a comment, but we haven't tried it yet. Halloween's coming up. I love Halloween. So I got, I think, like 4 different colors. There was like a silver, pink, red, and blue. Yeah, that's what it was. And my oldest has blonde hair, so I'm really excited to see how it looks in his hair. And then my daughter, she has kind of more like lighter brunette hair. So we'll see how it turns out with both kids' hair. And then my youngest, he has kind of a mixture. He's like, we're all different kind of graded hairstyles, I guess, if we all lined up. It's kind of funny. But that was unbudgeted. I wasn't really sure what to put that in under. And that one was this $43.28. It was like $10 per hair color. So that will be fun. I'm super excited. I think they're in the mail. I just need to go grab them. But I'm really excited to play around with those. Okay, so $85.28 is what we spent total there for the haircut and for the hair dye. So we're of course over by $85.28. When you add all of this up, it equals $550.58. And then the $915 that I budget, if you subtract that from $915, you're left with $364.42 is what we have remaining moving into week 2. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get you switched over to my paycheck budget sheet, and we'll finish reconciling our transactions. Here we are at my paycheck budget sheet. Any of the sheets you guys see me use in my video are available on my Etsy shop. I'll leave a link in the description box below. And my boxes for income are color-coded green. So we'll come to our first green box and we'll see that's income 1. It was deposited as expected. It came in over budget, which I hope to happen because if I try to underestimate income and overestimate expenses, just to not give myself a false sense of security, I suppose. And income number 2 came in more than expected. It was $1,019.33, and I had budgeted $1,000. We'll go ahead and check those 2 off. Now what we'll do is move over to our fixed expenses. And those are the pink boxes. We have electricity and gas that came out. It was under budget, which was $171.19. Okay, everything has been checked off. Variable expenses are yellow and bills or fixed expenses are pink. Next is one more bill, was our cell phone that had come out, and it is under budget. It has been under budget, which I'm not sure if that is because of the pandemic, but I will take it. I double checked to make sure that I wasn't missing something. I wouldn't be surprised with something over budget, but so far we're good. Okay, those are all of the bills. Now we will move over to sinking funds. We're not going to add in our variable expenses yet. That will come during our week 2 check-in next Thursday. I did have a purchase from sinking funds. This was for more back to school is what this BTS stands for. And then there was also some from kids clothes that came out. And this table right here is just how I keep track of different transactions from my sinking fund categories. And I do a closeout at the end of the month. I'll leave a link to my August sinking fund closeout video so you guys can see more about how I use these sheets if you're interested. So for clothes, what we had spent was $180. And for back to school, we had spent $52.80. Oh, before I forget, since we did have a utility bill that came out, I do have this utility bill tracker. So what I will do is just quickly add in how much our electricity and gas was for September. So it was $171.19. Okay, and this just helps me to have better predictions for next year when I'm filling out my expected fixed expenses. Because these obviously do vary, especially if you live in an area like we do where you have all the seasons. Okay, next is our debt. Make sure you guys can see here. Okay, so this is just how I keep a running track of our debts as bills are cleared, like if it's a fixed expense. So cell phones was due for paycheck number 1 and that bill has cleared. So what I can do is subtract, I'll take the $799.92, that's our balance on our 3 phones, and subtract the $99.99 that is applied towards the phone as a part of our bill. So our bill, once these are paid off, is going to be $100 less, which is going to be amazing. And that is coming down nicely. We're doing a debt avalanche, so anything that is 0% interest, we're not worried about throwing extra money at. It's come down to $699.93. And the only other bill for this paycheck that's due is the HELOC. So as soon as that clears, I'll reflect the amount of interest that's applied from this minimum payment onto this balance. And this is our current debt snowball focus. And we're doing a velocity banking strategy to pay down our debt. I'm going to be starting a series. I'll be posting my first video as an introduction to that series to kind of go over how our family has approached the velocity banking strategy. That video will be on Saturday if you want to see more about that, but this is our current debt snowball focus. So once I have this bill cleared, I can put the ending balance over here and we'll find out how our debt is progressing at the end of paycheck number 1. Okay, everybody, that is going to wrap up this video. That was week 1 for paycheck number 1. It's looking pretty good. We're progressing nicely. And I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow when I do my paycheck number 2 budget forecast. Bye.